Do you know how many times you touch your phone in a single day? Take a guess. 10 times? 50? Maybe 100? Brace yourself. Research shows the average person touches their phone 2,617 times every single day. Yes, you heard that right. Every few seconds, without even noticing, your hand reaches out for the screen. And here's what's even scarier. People now spend around 7 hours a day glued to their phones. That's nearly a third of your entire life. Imagine 7 hours of your day gone. Every single day. Now ask yourself, what could you do with that time? Learn a new skill? Build a business? Travel? Spend it with family? Instead, most of us are caught in the endless cycle of Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Netflix. But here's the question that matters most. What is this doing to you? Think about it. Your studies suffer. Work feels harder. Your focus gets weaker. Productivity sinks. Even the hobbies you once loved quietly disappear. At some point, you forget what you were even passionate about. Distraction becomes your daily companion. And it doesn't stop there. Your brain changes. Your attention span shrinks. You feel anxious if your phone isn't nearby. Take it away, and suddenly you're irritated, restless, even angry. That's not just how people are now. That's addiction. Yes, addiction. Scientists now compare social media use to alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, and gambling. Why? Because the effects on your brain are strikingly similar. Just like a drug addict craves the next dose, you crave the next notification buzz. Just like a gambler can't stop pulling the lever, you keep swiping your screen down to refresh. Just like alcohol changes the brain, social media rewires the brain's reward system. It's a cycle. You open the app, you scroll, you get a quick rush of pleasure. Your brain says more. Minutes turn into hours. Before you realize it, half your day is gone. And here's the painful truth. It's not just your time that's stolen. It's your energy, your focus, your dreams. Even celebrities and billionaires aren't immune. Take Tom Holland, the Spider-Man actor. In an interview, he admitted he was obsessed with social media. Every time he posted something, he couldn't stop checking the likes and comments. But instead of making him happy, it made him insecure and anxious. Finally, he deleted the apps because they were damaging his mental health. So why does this happen? Why do we get hooked so easily? The answer lies in dopamine, the feel-good chemical your brain releases when you eat your favorite food, achieve a goal, or get a like on Instagram. Social media companies figured out how to hijack this system. Each notification, each new comment, each video you scroll past gives your brain a tiny dopamine hit. And, just like with drugs, your brain starts craving more and more. That's why it feels so easy to watch 30 short videos in a row, but almost impossible to sit through one 30-minute educational lecture. The small bursts of pleasure keep you hooked. This isn't an accident. It's by design. The pull-to-refresh motion on your apps? It works exactly like a slot machine. You never know what you'll get next, so you keep pulling and pulling and pulling. The autoplay feature on TikTok or Instagram Reels. It's there to make sure you never stop. The algorithm studies you, feeds you exactly what keeps you scrolling, and tightens its grip. And here's the dark truth. The longer you stay, the more ads you see, the more money these companies make. Your time, your focus, your attention, they're not free. They're the product being sold. So here's the first step. Realize that social media is not just a fun little habit. It's a trap. A carefully designed system meant to keep you scrolling for hours while your real life slips away. And before we go deeper into solutions, I want you to pause and ask yourself, am I using social media, or is social media using me? Let's get real for a moment. Why do we get addicted so quickly? Why does social media feel harder to quit than sugar, alcohol, or even smoking? The answer is simple and terrifying. Your brain has been hacked. Think about it. When you open Instagram, what do you see? Someone traveling in Paris. Another person with a brand new car. A couple posting their perfect relationship. Someone else celebrating yet another big achievement. And then your brain whispers, why not me? Why don't I have that? Suddenly, you feel smaller, less successful, less happy. But here's the secret, social media isn't real. It's a highlight reel. People post their best angles, their happiest moments, their victories. They hide the struggles, the failures, the tears. Filters make their skin flawless. Edits make their vacations look perfect. And while you're comparing your everyday reality to someone else's carefully polished illusion, your brain believes it's true. That comparison fuels insecurity. And insecurity fuels scrolling. You go back for more, hoping the next post will make you feel better. That's the trap. But it doesn't stop there. Because your brain is also chasing something deeper, dopamine. Dopamine is your brain's reward chemical. It's what makes you feel good when you achieve something. But social media has hijacked it. Each like, each comment, each notification gives you a tiny hit. It's fast. It's easy. And, just like with drugs, your brain craves more. That's why you can sit for hours watching 50 short clips, but struggle to watch one 30-minute lecture. The clips keep giving you tiny dopamine spikes. Quick rewards. Easy pleasure. And your brain says, keep going. This is no accident. These apps are designed like casinos. That pull to refresh motion? It's identical to pulling the lever on a slot machine. You never know what you'll get, so you keep pulling. The autoplay feature? It ensures you never pause long enough to ask, should I stop? The endless scroll? It gives you an infinite stream of content, so there's never a natural ending point. And who wins? Not you. The companies win. The longer you scroll, the more ads you see, the more data they collect, the more profit they make. Meanwhile, what do you lose? Your time, your focus, your energy, your life. And here's the part that should make you stop and think. The smartest people in the world are working against you. Engineers, psychologists, data scientists, entire teams whose job is to make you stay hooked as long as possible. It's not a fair fight. But here's the good news. Once you understand the game, you can start to break free. Because here's the truth, this addiction isn't about weakness. It's not that you lack willpower. The system is built to beat your willpower. So instead of fighting it blindly, you need a strategy. So let's talk solutions. Step 1. Turn off notifications. Every buzz, every ding, every little red number, it's designed to hijack your brain. Research shows it takes about 23 minutes to refocus after just one interruption. Imagine how much of your day is wasted because of tiny alerts. Turn them off. Right now. Step 2. Use the 5-second rule. Most of the time, you don't even notice when you grab your phone, it's automatic. So here's a trick. The moment you feel that urge, count down silently in your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then stop and ask yourself, do I really need to open this app? Or is it just a reflex? You'll be surprised how often the answer is no. Step 3. Set real limits. The average person spends 7 hours a day on their phone. That's 210 hours a month. 87 full days a year. Imagine what you could build with that time. Learn a language. Start a business. Travel. Anything. So here's what to do. Decide your limit. Maybe 30 minutes a day. Set a timer. And when the timer goes off, close the app. If you struggle, install an app blocker that locks you out once you've hit your limit. Even just these 3 steps, turning off notifications, using the 5-second rule, and setting limits, can save you hours every single week. Hours you can reclaim for yourself. But there's more. Because breaking free isn't just about what you stop doing, it's also about what you replace it with. And that's what we're going to talk about next. In part 3, I'll show you exactly how to fill that empty space with real, meaningful activities that actually grow your life instead of draining it. Plus, I'll share one powerful experiment, the 7-day detox, that could change your relationship with social media forever. So stick with me. The next part is where you take back control. Now that you understand the trap and you've taken your first steps to break free, let's talk about the most important part, what to do with the time you get back. Because here's the truth. If you delete social media but leave your hours empty, boredom will pull you straight back in. The secret isn't just removing distraction. It's replacing it with something that gives you real satisfaction. So here's the rule. Swap scrolling for living. Instead of refreshing your feed, refresh your mind. Go for a walk and let your brain breathe. Read a book that gives you knowledge instead of noise. Learn a skill, a language, cooking, music, coding. Call a friend and actually connect instead of just liking their photo. Move your body, stretch, run, dance. Do something that reminds you, this is real life. The fuller your real life is, the less you'll crave the fake one. But sometimes you need something stronger, a reset button. That's where the 7-day detox comes in. For just 1 week, delete every social media app from your phone. Don't panic, it's only 7 days. Use that time to reconnect with family. Focus on your goals. Sleep better. Create something you've been putting off. Actually enjoy silence, instead of filling every gap with scrolling. I promise you this. By day 3, you'll feel lighter. By day 5, you'll feel calmer. By day 7, you'll realize you didn't need social media nearly as much as you thought. And once you taste that freedom, you'll never forget it. But even after detox, the real challenge is consistency. You have to keep protecting your time. And here's the best way to do it. Make your phone boring. Turn your screen black and white. Hide social apps in a folder, 3 swipes away. Log out every time you're done, so it takes extra effort to get back in. These tiny barriers break the automatic habit. They give you just enough time to stop and think before you slip back into the trap. Now, let's zoom out. Why does all of this matter so much? Because time is your most valuable treasure. Once it's gone, you can't get it back. Let me ask you a hard question. If today were your last day on Earth, would you be proud of how you spent your hours? Would you celebrate all those hours of scrolling? Or would you wish you had built something real, your career, your body, your relationships, your dreams? Let me tell you a quick story. 2 friends, Tom and William. Tom could never put his phone down. Notifications ruled his life. William decided to quit social media and pour that time into his goals. 5 years later, Tom was still stuck. Same problems, same struggles, nothing built. William had a thriving career, new experiences, and a life he was proud of. The difference wasn't talent. It wasn't luck. It was how they spent their hours. Now, let's bring it back to you. Take out your phone. Look at your daily screen time. Maybe it says 5 hours. Doesn't sound terrible, right? But that's 35 hours a week. 140 a month. Over 1,600 hours a year. That's 70 entire days of your life gone. Every year. And here's the reality. Those 70 days could transform your future. You could master English. You could launch a business. You could write a book, get fit, or learn a skill that changes your career. Instead, most people hand those days away to endless scrolling. So, let me leave you with this choice. Option 1. Stay the same. Keep wasting hours on your phone. Keep feeling drained, distracted, unmotivated. Keep watching other people live their lives. Option 2. Take control. Guard your time like treasure. Use it for your growth, your passions, your dreams. Step out of the endless scroll and into the life you were meant to live. Because one day, you'll look back. And the only question will be, did I really live, or did I just scroll? The time to change isn't tomorrow. It's not someday. It's right now. So here's my challenge to you. Choose one action today. Turn off your notifications. Or delete one app. Or commit to a 7-day detox. Then drop a comment below and tell me, what's your first step? Because when you say it out loud, when you write it down, you make it real. And if this episode gave you something valuable, subscribe to Talk Easy English podcasts. Share it with someone you care about. Because together, we can help more people take back their time and their lives. Remember this: time waits for no one. And your best life? It begins the moment you stop scrolling and start living.